Looking into the future of boxing, it's never been easy to see who will rise and who will fall. But for the young prospects of the game, we can only judge based on what we see as of today. And yet climbing through the ranks, we see so many unique talents battling for that number one spot. But sadly, only select few will ever go all the way.
Oh, what a big shot by Lopez!
But two names in particular stand out amongst the rest. Two that show the true identity of will and determination. And with both carrying unbelievable ability, it's not hard to see why.
If Tank thinks he can beat him, then let's prove it in the ring. Ryan wants to fight him. Ryan wants to fight. I have no problem facing Ryan with the Tank.
A highly anticipated buildup that's been brewing for some time between two of the sport's biggest upcoming names.
He's a kid, man. We'll kill him.
You see this? This is self-belief. You could look at me as a kid. You could look at me as, a baby, whatever you want to call me.
A clash of power versus speed. Hunger versus passion. Status versus legacy. All leading to a life-changing night that will determine the future of both men.
So I'm about to shock the world, beat Linares, beat Luke Campbell, beat Gervonta Davis. Now I'm going to go after Devin.
So hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications as we take a look into a potential future collision between two of boxing's hottest prospects.
What a combination. Left uppercut and down goes Quasar for the third time. Referee Benji Estevez calls off the fight.
After putting the cherry on top of the cake last year with an electrifying KO stoppage against Francisco Fonseca, Ryan Garcia's 20-fight win streak has started to look quite promising. And now training alongside Team Alvarez and 2019's Trainer of the Year, Eddie Reynoso, the young prospect is certainly heading in the right direction.
Anybody, I don't care who it is, his weight class, he is going to knock you out.
Often displaying insanely quick hand speed and reaction time in each fight, bears to making him possibly one of the fastest boxers of today.
Well, you're going to see, I'm going to fight all the tough guys, beat him, and then dip. Oh.
And though Garcia's flamboyant personality and flashy skills have done well for him till this point, it's still fair to say he's still yet to take that first real test on the elite stage.
Ryan Garcia is a great talent. He's got a lot to learn. I think Devin would roll the dice in that fight now. I'm not sure Golden Boy would.
No, he's super overrated. Because when he gets in there with a real fighter, he's going to get knocked out.
Though on the other hand, fresh out of the Money Team gym waits a seemingly tough opponent perfect for Garcia's first step up. One who's not quite elite, but one who is safe to say a human wrecking ball.
What Tank lacks in experience, he makes up in power.
Name one of the top guys out there who ain't calling his name.
With incredible power, accuracy, and movement, extremely dangerous with both hands, Davis's resume of 22 knockouts out of 23 wins certainly speaks for itself. But with a bumpy history outside of the ring and multiple failed weight cuts, ponder questions amongst most, doubting Gervonta's lack of discipline when it comes to taking the sport seriously.
I learned that, when you have hiccups, coming your way, you got to stay focused, and I actually lost focus just a little bit, and it turned out me not losing weight.
Training alongside the best in the business and having an equalizer that matches up to most heavyweights, Davis definitely has the style to trouble most opposition. But all that being said, would Ryan's sharp combinations and extra physical size play a factor in getting the victory on the night?
He don't deserve it, but who have he beat? Tank two-time world champion, right, and a multi-millionaire.
Right now, I don't think, he don't have a chance right now, but he will.
Concern at all.
The fact that Ryan Garcia, who has 15 fights, is making world champions call him out is brilliant.
I want everybody, man. Let's go. Let's work, man. I don't fear nobody, man. Let's fight Gervonta. Let's get it on.
Comparing both men side by side shows Garcia holding the majority of physical attributes, with height, reach, and a small difference in age. But with Gervonta's southpaw stance and game-changing power, it's easy to see how it makes for a somewhat of a level playing field.
I don't think it's a good idea for him to even challenge Tank. I think Tank is too good, too strong for him. I think Ryan still has to take it easy with those type of fights. And
interestingly, looking into both fighters' amateur past shows the two holding a surprisingly similar record, each having 200+ wins on paper. With this being said, it was just Tank's 16th debut when he won his first genuine world title, 2 years after, though not quite the same after pulling off a first-round stoppage against Duno last year.
Right now he's down, he goes. Right-handed a hook, and Duno's hurt. Duno's hurt bad.
To win the WBC silver title put Garcia in somewhat fair stature amongst the rankings. Looking at both men's strengths and weaknesses, knowing by now that Gervonta's troubles are a little more known outside the ring, but as to the inside, the constant need to load up for big power shots. And as for Garcia, it's difficult to tell as of yet, but with some saying his ability to keep his chin low and tuck up after throwing could possibly leave him exposed for counterpunches from a more experienced operator.
I think he's a good fighter. I think he got a lot of flaws. He put his chin in the air and try to punch so hard and fast. I don't think you can do that every fight.
Seeing both men progress cleanly through the early stages of their careers is usually a good sign to see. Yet without that elite level showdown against prime opposition, it's hard to say for sure where both men would stand in terms of becoming the best of their era. And with the likes of Lomachenko reigning the feather and lightweight scene of today, it's no doubtedly going to be one hell of a task to overcome for any man to fare at that level.
They understand boxing. That's why they don't want to organize this fight. He can't win.
But with 2020 out of the way, will we see these two men go at it once and for all? Or will it be yet another year of competing against subpar opposition?
Just line them up. I'm here. There ain't no safety on this Glock, so I'm ready for it all.
Often confuse it who's the better boxer. That's why people are like, oh, there's no way Ryan can be the bigger star. I'm already the bigger star. Right. Now I'm about to prove who's the better boxer, and that's me.
With Tank's upcoming bout against Leo Santa Cruz in October, and Garcia almost sealing a deal with Britain's Luke Campbell, it's safe to say things are starting to look promising. And as long as both fighters remain on their A game, we should see some blockbuster fights we've all been waiting for.